Okay, guys. So this is take two in editing this third part in the series. I did my editing, and again, it didn't save. And trying to upload to YouTube, the system just shut down by itself. So, showbiz, I hate you, I hate you, I hate you. But I'm over it now. So, what this playthrough is actually probably one of my best ones yet. In this short video, you're going to see me kill the Black Knight, Havel The Rock, and also the Tarus Demon, the Minataur Boss. So what I want to do is kind of realized after I upgraded my endurance, I should have put a couple of points in dexterity because I want to get a bow going just to aggro some of the far off enemies, just to lure them towards me. So I realized I just have a little bit under 1,000 souls, and just by killing a couple of enemies, I can buy the bow and a couple of crappy arrows. I know that the bow's not going to work now, but again, it's just to aggro the enemies and get them in my range for my spells. I'm noticing that with my 9-10 humanity that I have, that a lot of the enemies, pretty much all the enemies, are dropping items. So that's an extra bonus off the bat because I want to get some half decent stuff. And just down here, I got those 4 enemies, and that should give me enough for the bow and some wooden arrows. So that's what I'm doing here. Now, if you guys like my videos, whatever, if you don't like them, you think this is stupid, just give me a like, tell me I'm a stupid douchebag, whatever. These videos are going to get a lot harder in the future. My next one with the Hellkite is, I found it strange because I thought I was in some safe areas and that dragon just made me his bitch. So I hope you guys will enjoy this video and definitely the next one. So here's I'm buying the bow. Now what I'm finding here playing the Xbox 360 is this is way before when the patch came out. I noticed just only on the Xbox compared to the PlayStation 3 that you would get a lot of double drops. Humanity or no humanity, it didn't matter what your item drop rate was. I was getting like shards plus a weapon, or a weapon and a piece of somebody's armor. And that happens to me here, and I just and then I notice on patch 106, and I primarily play on the PlayStation 3, that it happened a couple of times after the patch, and want to know if anybody noticed that as well, that they're getting a little bit better drop rates. I don't know if they're trying to make the game easier, whatever the case is, but a double drop item is quite rare, at least it used to be. So here I know I'm pretty safe in this room. I get comfortable enough where I'm just going to use my dagger on this guy. I notice I got the short sword now, so I'm going to pull that out pretty soon. And I'm just making room because I know I'm coming up to the black fire bombs. I should have tested out those knives to see if I got a bonus damage in hyper mode, because I'm really expecting and wishing to get a bonus damage by using the black fire bombs on the Havel, or even the Capra Demon, or not the Capra Demon, but the Minotaur, whatever, the Minataur Boss. But it doesn't happen actually when you're in hyper mode and use a external weapon like knives or anything like that. It doesn't give a bonus at all, which was quite disappointing. I was sort of hoping for that. So here's pretty straightforward. I want to kill all the enemies. I don't want anybody sneaking up behind me and giving me a death shot because I wasn't paying attention. So there's that short sword there. I'm gonna go up here, kill those 3 guys, and there's that, I can't remember what soul it is, but any souls right now will help. And also, I'm noticing too that I think maybe once before in all the hours I played, we all know, the Black Knight drops you things and stuff like that. But I've never had the the Minataur Boss. Maybe once before. I'm thinking about the Silent Boss dropped it, but very, very unusual. It's an absolute useless weapon at this soul level, or even the next 50 soul levels, because I'm not going in that direction. So here I'm just going to get ready for the Black Knight. I really want that blue TearStone ring, the blue ring, just to up my defense, just so if I stub my little baby toe or something like that, I don't die. And I notice my magic's doing okay. Just got to get him to break his guard. And I think right here, I think I killed him because he's got like less than 1% health, and I advance. And I noticed he charged me, so you can see me take a little bit of a hit. But I got to get a better shield ASAP. 100% defense, or physical defense shield. But I'm just happy just to get this ring nonetheless. And I'm just checking out my defense now. Notice, boom, 127, so it's only going to get better. It's a pretty crappy armor set that I have right now. So I'm looking for maybe a Wanderer's set. My ultimate set would be nice, would be Logan's set, but that's not going to be for a long time. And I'm not going to ask anybody to. I'm going to do this run through legitimately. So there's a long sword. So I kind of stop here thinking, yeah, my strength isn't big, but I think I could probably two-hand that bad boy for Havel. So I'm going to test that out. Get my pine resin going and make Havel look like he's a silly little schoolgirl and slap him around a little bit. So there you go. You can see the strength required 10, but just as long as you're just a little bit like an 8 or 9, you're allowed to two-hand the weapon, and you still get that extra bonus for two-handing the weapon. And with my TearStone ring, I do some pretty sweet damage, just a little bit under 100, I think, each backstab. I'm trying. I did a video on how to kill Havel for beginners and talked about chain backstabs. But I tried him a couple of times, and for some reason I just couldn't chain backstab him. And I really didn't want to fool around with it too much. If it wasn't going to come that easy, then screw it. I was just going to go into the safe zone and just do my normal thing that I've done a couple of 100 times here. And for people who haven't chained backstab him, so you wait till he gets up and boom, right there. But he stood up and he spun around on me. And I tried 1 or 2 more times, and it just wasn't coming. And also, this is where I try. Yeah, you see, I tried it right there, and I missed it. I tried my fireball on him, and noticed right away that I don't get any extra damage whatsoever. So I was quite disappointed in that one. It would have been nice if I could do throwing daggers for 75 damage or something like that, and fire bombs for 150 damage. But there's Mandated Moon. I'm going to give a shout out for him. He's the guy that met me a little bit later on and gave me the Mimic headgear. So that's going to help out in this video a lot. So a little bit of a shout out for him now, and I'll talk about him later. But Havel's pretty much dead here. One more shot. And there's that fireball. Firebomb, they got 34 damage. That's a little disappointing from software that you wouldn't allow that. So there you go. See you later, Havel. See you in the next round, buddy. Thank you very much. I really don't need Havel's ring. It's going to be pretty useless to me unless I want to kind of step up for a boss and wear a heavy armor set. So I can take a hit or two while in hyper form. And I'm off to see the Tarus Demon, so Again, I'm hoping this this crystal lizard drops me not tantanite chunks, but tantanite shards, and no thank you. And there's these two bow guys here. Sometimes they get a little lucky and they can hit you as you're going up the ladder and hit you right between the eyes. So I wanted to make sure when I get up there, I didn't have some crappy weapon and one-handed and do the slow swing or something like that. And it turned out I was worrying over nothing here. So most of you guys know how to kill this boss, easy peasy. It's pretty sweet actually with this ring on, and it's not even upgraded. I could probably one-shot him with this weapon with the TearStone ring if it was like a +5 lightning. I'm thinking, because look at this with this weapon without it upgraded at all. Half his health bar, a little bit less than half, so I know now I'm pretty safe. I'm just going to spam my magic on him, back off a little bit, kind of aggro his swing so I can shoot every 5-6 feet, and all I need is 1 or 2 more shots. And this is where he drops his weapon for me. Thank you very much, but no thank you. I can't remember what strength it is to use that weapon, 48 but pretty absolutely useless for me. So again, I hope you guys like this video. You can see I'm starting getting into the interesting part of the stages. My next one's going to be, like I said, the Hellkite. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Cheers.
The way I this please, there's no telling how much longer you'll